What's up, YouTube? This is Realization here, and this is going to be episode 9 of season 3 of Mushoku Tensei Jobless Reincarnation. So, last time we get to visit Paragus and within his floating castle, and we get to kind of do a little exploration of it. The way they drew everything was just amazing and all. And someone actually pointed this out, like the little place where he was passing through the door. I'm pretty sure it was detecting like something called like Laplace factor, and not Rudy. Rudy, of course, kind of has it because Paragus did say Paragus, Kirishia, and Orchid all indicated that his mana is more or less like Laplace, which means like he could be possibly a reincarnation or like a piece of Laplace if you something along those lines. But Sophie seems to have that as well, which is something which I definitely did overlook before. And that's why he asked, let's bring me your child when he's born. I will bestow him a name, and he's gonna be, and that's something to consider. I mean, and I will say this: Paragus is racist against demons, but for good reason, because you have to think he was involved in the war. So that ancient mural in the basement was apparently it was of course pertaining to dragon folk. So I actually looked into things online, and the light novel doesn't go into this. This was a side story. So apparently this is supposed to be a dragon, the story about the dragon folk and how Orsed came to be more or less came to the way he came around the way he is, and how he ended up in this conflict with the man god who manipulated the dragon folk. The man god is a fucking problem. I'll just say that. And someone did point that out. Rudius, when he was being teleported, it was in the same sort of field or sort of realm that when he was talking with the man god, the Hitogami. There's also okay. So yeah. Also, one more thing, Nanaoshi, man. This is rough. She's probably so close to that goal to get back home, and only to find out she's dying. She's practically dying. And the fact, and then to even think now that she was being poisoned the whole time. The detoxification that was trying to get rid of the sickness, it's actually aggravating it. And you know what this reminds me of? I'm pretty sure I've touched upon it in the last episode. This is how certain medicine, some painkillers or something like that, some with the side effects and such, they actually aggravate the condition itself, and that's scary to think. It's some real life stuff, and it's something that I don't think we can all avoid. But the thing is, it's just like. The thing is, you have to just manage what we got. But for Nanahoshi, this is tough. This is a tough break, considering the circumstances here. And when you think about, how it would have been told from her point of view, yeah, I can understand where people would think, oh, it would be better, but only on a surface level, because the way she's so withdrawn, we don't get to be, if we're gonna follow things from her own, mostly from her perspective, we're not gonna get as big a scope of the world as it would have if it was with somebody else that also got into this new world. In this case, reincarnated. So this is a kind of a nice two-way case of where one is teleported and one is reincarnated. So, and someone actually, I also have to bring this up. Someone also reminded me of this too. The whole thing with the anime at the very first episode was a bit of a lore retcon, but that's for anime. But that was for dramatic purposes to introduce the anime. where Rudius was not immediately dead upon when he got hit by that truck. He was supposed to be in that would time with Nanahoshi getting teleported at the time. She was that girl talking with those two other guys, and then in the very first fucking episode. And Rudy and his old Rudy and previous Rudy was right there, and that's when he saw the truck and he got hit, but he's supposed to die immediately. So yeah, just another thing to point out. So yeah, Nanahoshi Crashout coming up. Oh man, it's not this. Remember, this wasn't the only time. This one's the first time. Remember the last time he's just like, I can't go home, I can't go home, I can't go home. Back in season 2. And yeah, this is going to be rough. But yeah, let's get into it, guys. I know it's going to be a great episode, but for those who were following me for Bleach, that episode though, ooh, it's rough, but I know I don't want to interrupt, but yeah, it's something. But I'll see. I'll leave it as is. Shit. All right. All right. Moving on. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. Ooh, she look. You don't look good, man. See the thing moving? Oh yeah, she thought she killed him. I saw those memes coming around. That y'all messed up. Understandable. They really go in with this. They really go in with this music. War of the Worlds? Yeah, I think he's referring to War of the Worlds. Oh, yeah. So it's kind of like how some people cannot process certain proteins and other compounds, and they kind of have this allergic reaction to it, and they can have some severe consequences. Yeah, but that's only treatment. That's not curing. Yeah. Well, he has that sort of attitude, man. He has that personality. That's kind of scary to think about, even if it's in the far future. I mean, I do get it. I mean, but he has his own shit to be concerned for. I mean, it's not necessarily right, but I can understand. Yeah, don't. He's like, don't impose your religion on me, man. Yeah, you're still a guest. Don't don't fuck yourself over in this concerning the position you're in. He got the guards. He got you there. It's not like Perigeus is the almighty God. It's not like omnipotent or anything. Of course not. This wouldn't be such a problem if it. This wouldn't be such a problem if he's gathering up like that. Oof, like. She looks like she fucking aged 20 years. Yeah, this is gonna. Yep. And crash out in 3. Crash out incoming in 3, 2, 1. That's why she hasn't been outgoing for good reason. You know how fucking scary that has to be to have that realization that you can never get better. Yeah, I mean, Rudy did say he would have ended up like her too, in a different position. Oh yeah, because she was teleported. If you can't, if Mana isn't flowing, her body isn't aging. Not just a corpse, a walking corpse. Literally a walking corpse. I'm back home. Oh, she's last now, yeah. This is. Dude, wait. Didn't didn't fucking Nazi Subaru kind of went out like that prior to getting isekai'd? Something along those lines. God damn. But she's in a tougher position. She can't even fucking use magic. She's dying from it. It's the least he can do. I mean, he's partially. I mean, you kind of have to think he's might be partially responsible for it for her situation. Like he's just his hands are just his kind of tied. Mm. Wait, wait. Oh, the other one who recognizes his mana. About to meet her again. But I don't think she's that easy to find. Because she's a wanderer. She's literally the nomadic life. They all want to. Like they may said the wrong things back there, but like according to Rudius, but like they generally do want to help. So I need you to take care of things back home. I mean, Roxy has to wait back there. She had to walk all the way back. Remember that. That I hate that. I hate that notion. Are we not gonna? Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, but no telling what could happen when you're away. by detecting her mana. So I'm guessing like the it's kind of like a teleportation server that will teleport to a specific place that Kirishika might be frequenting. There's a lot of references there, but I'm gonna stop. Ruby knows all of them. No need to remind him. Oh yeah, he did dig. He almost put himself in hot water trying to argue with Paragus. Oh, well we're back here, huh? Oh yeah, the dead end. Damn. Oh, we're gonna. Oh no, we're gonna see that fucking horse motherfucker. The foreign language again. That's not what she. There's not what. No, she's supposed to. Yeah, I was about to say that you don't look like that. Unless you could. Well, at least the forms we've seen her so far. But she could just totally look different and be like, oh yeah, the three headed boob, the three boobed lady at the counter back in season 2, and he couldn't stop, and that eye just locked fucking in, man. I remember she was here before. Oh, then speak of the devil. The horse motherfucker from season 1. Yeah, there was a spin-off manga for it. He doesn't recognize him. I don't think so. Or wait, he doesn't recognize him. Uh-oh. I mean, sure, if you don't want to stone cannon through your damn gut. Oh my god. I can't, but like I'm so caught up that we actually see that dude again. Oh. Yeah, read the spin-off manga if you want more context. Yep. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah, the guy. Oh yeah, I think we saw. I saw a glimpse from the PV. We don't really. Uh, they're gonna meet her. They're gonna run into that. They're gonna run into that king. Just. That'd be just crazy. Like if they just run into the alpha there. Altiful. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing shit. Even if even if Zaboba doesn't understand, at least he's trying to understand the situation. Oh, oh, there she is. Of course she'd show up like that. That's the first. That's the second. She showed up like that last time, way back then. Yeah, that's right. Did they just reuse? Did they just reuse season one's animation? They did. He's like, oh nah, not again. Oh wow. Honestly, crazy work to put that at the end when we just got one fucking hell of a very heartbreaking Nanahoshi crash out. Understandable though. Very understandable. Okay, let me get to. You know what? Let me just jump to the whatever they got. An audience with an immortal demon king. Okay, okay, good episode. Very good episode. But you know, I would just say best episode of the week. But we got the but because of Bleach the other day, I'm sorry. But this would have been a fucking this is just a great episode nonetheless. Nanahoshi, that again, like I just said that in before, like she was so, it felt like she was just so close, and this happens. The fact that she has what could be effectively a terminal disease because she cannot process certain things that go within her body. You know, it's like I just said, it's like an allergic reaction, and but it's very extreme because it's literally killing her. Like it's not even like it's not even close to the fucking common food allergy. It's like a 7,000-year-old kind of condition. And the fact that because her flow is stagnant because she was transported, she wasn't reincarnated into a body that would be better adapted, better fitted into that world. She is slowly succumbing to it. You see how she looked physically. you would think if it wasn't for certain features, you would think she was an old woman there. Like it's rough to watch. It's rough to see her in that state. And Perry is like, he has his own, like, it's not like he has a cure, and plus he has his own shit to take care of and whatever. And agree with him or not, I understand. And he kind of has the authority, so you can't really go against him at this point. But this crash out was just, oh my god, that was the fact that he also just and I don't think she hates. She's not. Of course, she doesn't hate Rudius. The thing is, like, when she says, because she's just so emotionally distraught. She's emotionally just at the fucking gutter that she just lashed out to Rudius. Like that's how bad. That's how terrible in the position she is. And Rudius understands, and Rudius can understand this to a good extent. I'm gonna keep saying this before. He even says himself, he said, I would have been in that same position as her. Any other way, in any other possibility, I would have ended up like her. And that's why and that's also why Nanahoshi has this sort of this attachment to Rudius, because even though it's another him, it's not the old. He's the one that does know. I mean, he's just a totally new person, physically, but it's still, but that's that lone attachment, because that familiarity. So for her to lash out at even him, that goes to show, like, it just feels just hopeless. It's just, all she could feel is just, there's just no going back. Like, I don't even know, like, can they even save her? Can they even cure her? What do they have to do? Because I'm gonna just go on a limb and say they'll probably never find a cure. At least in this immediate situation. Like, I don't see it. But I will say I'm not against them wanting to give it a shot. Because when you consider so when you so he was thinking about things. So he was giving me this foresight, and so he said something about. So he said something about knowledge is a 7,000-year-old illness, and he thought of something, because that has something to correlate with the demon. Like, he didn't know. Okay, so Orsted himself doesn't know, because it's a lot more ancient. So, what is his thought? To go to the demon continent, where a lot of those things kind of take place. So, okay, let me check back things, because you were talking about that illness before. There's a. Okay, so the records say, okay. She has Dren syndrome. It dates to a long. Okay, so it dates to a long time when people possess far less mana than now. What's the records say? I don't know. We eradicated. Is there a cure? Only says that the disease was eradicated 7,000 years ago, as people's mana grew stronger. Okay. This is around the time of the first human demon war. So there is where he decides, let me go to the demon continent, because that's where that origin was. So that's why I feel like he's trying to find that minuscule possibility, like there's a solution. That's where he wants to find out, like, to just go at the source. So yeah, it makes sense. I wasn't really thinking too much at the time during the reaction, but yeah, it's just when I was looking back, it was just like, okay, yeah, that clicks as to why he wants to go there. And we get to see Kirishika again, and of course we get the lighthearted introduction again. Good season one times. But I don't think that's all I really gotta say, though. This interaction with the Astolfe, this I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay. I am not gonna say that long word. Atofera Tofe Rabaku. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. That's a long ass fucking name. I'm not gonna. Okay, it's not the longest name ever, but it's too complicated. I'm just gonna call her Astolfa, and like I will say, oh yeah, we saw the horse dude Nokopara. Remember this man? Remember this dude from season 1? Like when he got his ass fucking scared he was scared shitless by Rugier. The fact the world, it makes this vast world feel a lot more smaller than it is. The way they have to go, they called all the way back. Good thing he did not recognize Rugier, which is so funny. It's so funny though because Reason really, he has his baby, he doesn't have the younger looking child face anymore, but he's still baby face. So you have to think, wait, we met something, and he did kind of like, oh, wait, we met before? And Rudy's like, no, I don't think so. Not that I recall. But all right, that's about it though. I wish I could say more, but of course I'm still caught up on the Bleach episode already. So I'm sorry I'm bringing that up when it's supposed to be very, very Mushoku focused, but it is what it is. All right, just pray for Nana Hoshido. Smash like button, leave everything in the comments below. Follow me on Twitter, support the YouTube channel, join the Discord server, share the video around, all that good stuff. Forgot the timer again, but yeah, that's gonna do it for today on Mushoku Tensei or this week. Research and signing off. See you next time. Take care. Stay safe, y'all. Have a great day, guys. Peace.